Hi there, folks. Welcome to Bad Creepypasta.
Bad Quickie Mart.
Bad Quickie Mart. We are
Do you want to start that
reading.
again?
That's fine. Actually, just leave it.
That's good enough.
Right.
Fuck 'em.
We're reading. We're on Wattpad.
Because we Creepypasta had too high quality.
we're reading Sonis.exe versus Ben Drowned. There's two things about that title that are hilarious. One, they couldn't spell Sonic.
There's a glittering gap.
Presumably,
There's
their
space.
smartphone has corrected the word Sonic to Sonis.exe versus Ben Drowned. I want to clear this up once and for all you creepypasta writers out there.
Oh, you
is
wake up, sheep.
Drowned isn't his surname. All right, the story is called Ben Drowned
Because
because
Ben.
Ben is the name of the boy, and that's how he died.
It's not like his father was Barry Drowned. His mother was Margaret Drowned. And he had a brother named Stephen Drowned.
Yeah,
Part of the Drowned
his mother
family.
drowned, you know.
Their family goes back all the way to the invention of water. Their great-great-great-grandfather invented the act of drowning.
Oh, his first, it's like. This is my mother, whose maiden name was choked on a pretzel. So, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Oh, Uncle
No.
Nigel Flayed.
Okay, so shall we crack on? All right.
Great Uncle Ned Beheaded.
So it looks like. Oh, excuse me. I think this is Sonis.exe talking here. So it looks like everything in this pathetic world has been destroyed. A voice in the distance said, while standing over a large two-tailed fox's bloody, mangled corpse. That's not corpse. That's cause. That's again.
So, it's like an army squad of them.
Yeah. You know, Tails, you were always just the pathetic excuse for a second player.
Second banana.
The voice said as it lifted the fox and tore it in half. Blood spattered all over the hedgehog-like figure as he tore it limb from limb. Finally, after vanquishing his prey, he looked over beyond his reach where he saw a rift within the woods he was currently in. He walked over to it slowly at first. What is this? He said as he walked faster and faster, getting closer to the rift.
Gotta go faster!
He then stood still. Apparently, they want you to read it at the speed of sound because there's no punctuation to speak of. What is this? He thought to himself. He went to place his hands on what now looked to be a portal, but then a voice was heard from behind him, from a strange statue of a young boy in a green shirt, green hat and black boots.
You shouldn't have done that!
The statue said as the hedgehog creature was...
As he twirled his mustache, his beret jauntily tilted as he smoked a cigar on a tiny cigarette. I don't care what you say, I will surrender.
The statue said as the
Other stereotypes. Bastille Day, croissants, beheading nobles.
The statue said... Are we done? The statue said as the hedgehog creature was...
So much history to mock.
To another world.
Napoleon!
What is this? I demand answers now! The hedgehog figure yelled as he turned and saw the statue looking directly at him and grinned.
He grinded his hips against it.
So who are you? The statue, still in place, looked right into the hedgehog eyes.
Why, I am Ben!
The statue said as it slowly morphed into a boy with a green hat, green shirt and black boots. He then pulled out a familiar sword.
Familiar to who?
You're wrong, not what I was expecting. Well, you can call me Sonic, as
Sonic.
everyone else who I killed dead. The hedgehog figure said as he started to grow bigger into a skinnier figure with huge arms and legs.
He turned into a werehog.
It's time to play, Sonic said as he rushed into Ben, only to be blocked by what seemed to be a slightly invisible wall.
You should not have done that!
Yeah, it's better.
Foolish hedgehog.
Ben said as he smiled at Sonic. Huh? What on earth are you? His words were cut off as a wrong boulder, squashed Sonic.
Now show me your true arm, you fool!
You fuel? Ben said to the mangled body. Okay then, Sonic said as the body healed and picked up the boulder again. But there's a U in boulder. That's the wrong sort of boulder. That's boulder as in the adjective. Smashing the almost invisible wall, Sonic then jumped through and grabbed Ben by the shirt and looked into his eyes. Game up! Sonic's words were cut off as Ben sliced one of the hands right off with the blade in his grasp. Blood dropped from the wound. Oh my god, look at the way he spelled finish!
I'm done playing with you. I'm going to... I'm going to finish you now. Finish you off.
And he spelt finish with the capital F and the two N's, as in a person from Finland.
I'm going to change your nationality now, much as mine has.
Ben said as he rushed into
Alright, we
Sonic.
need to redo this. We need to find out what a Finnish accent is. Hello.
Ben said
My accent is getting worse.
as he looked at Simon. It wasn't great to begin with. But then again, neither was mine, who was slowly walking towards him. Sonic's claw was slowly growing back. He then stood directly above Ben. He lowered himself and looked at Ben. Then he quickly shoved his claws right into Ben's stomach. Wrong. What Ben says in plural, apparently. His claw became bloody and the blood began to slowly drip from his claw, and he slowly picked up Ben once more, knowing that Ben was now finished. Ben was now finished! And he went from French to Finnish. You stupid cunt!
Alright, new editor guy. Finnish flag in the background.
Oh my goodness. Wow, it was now Finnish. And had no way to escape his grasp. And we've got two endings now to choose from. Ending 1, a new world to play with. I can't believe you thought you would win, Sonic said, shoving his second claw into his stomach.
You wee little Finnish bitch.
Slowly opening him up, bones and internal organs began to show.
I just see the ending. You shouldn't have done that.
Ben said with his last words as he was ripped apart, his cores lifeless thrown on the ground, his cores light. What did he mean? What? Oh, no, Optimus, I'm stuck here, Sonic said as he started punching the walls of the room, knowing there was no escape. You might even say it's no use, but still tried. After repeatedly going at it for around 10 to 15 minutes, he finally gave up. He sat down knowing he was finally defeated. Then after a while, he got up and punched the wall one more time. One more time, the wall then collapsed, revealing a portal. Sonic walked in and looked around. This looks fun. Hey, who are you? Sonic said to a figure dressed in red. It's me, Mario.
Long time no see, Sonic. We still have the second ending.
Okay, and ending 2, you shouldn't have done that.
Please, don't do this. I surrender. Have some cheese.
Ben said, looking into Sonic's eyes. Ha ha ha! I'm sorry, child, but your time is up, Game of Thrones. Sonic's words were cut off. Oh, excuse me. Sonic words were cut off when Ben slowly drove his sword through Sonic's head. The sword glue a bright red.
Now, farewell, you fool.
Ben said as his eyes became a dark red Ben. And jumped
His eyes became so...
to the ground. Ben's eyes are Ben, it's a paradox.
No, Ben, you are the demons.
It's just because there's no colours.
And then Ben was a zombie.
Ben then jumped back onto the ground as Sonic fell. Ben then opened a rift and walked aside, knowing he won.
Goodbye, you fool. No.
Okay, so that was...
I'm so glad this is the first story we've ever gotten that needed 2 alternative endings.
I
think we're never coming back to Wordpad again.
Christ, no. If this... I mean, I imagine... I don't think it would be fair to say this is indicative of the quality of Wattpad. I should imagine this is low end even for them. But wow, if this is what's on Wattpad, you're absolutely right. I'm not coming back. I mean, that would get deleted on fanfiction.net. Right, Matt, what are your thoughts on Son is EXE versus Ben Drowned?
I don't know why this exists at all. Like, someone like, oh no. Did they put 2 endings because they thought that all the rampant Ben Drown fans and Sonic EXE fans were like, no, Sonic would totally win. Like, Ben Drown, no, Ben's got like the fighting spirit. Like, yeah, so I have to throw up 2 endings, otherwise the fans, all my millions of fans will get angry with each other.
It's completely ridiculous. It's amazing. Like, I think doing these little quick ones could be quite fun as like mini videos for the channel, but at the same token, I don't ever want to read anything of this standard again. Like,
well, on the bright side, it's quick and it's not like a blood whistle.
Yeah, like, I mean,
It's like Jurassic Park 2. Well, no matter what it is, at least it's not Jurassic Park 2 or Blood Whistle.
Yeah. Awful. Just awful. And, you know, I don't often say this to people because I would always say, like, you know, you could always improve as a writer, you know, always. But you've got a long way to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are beyond square one. Like, we're in square negative numbers with this.
So, what you're saying...
If you want to write, you're going to need... Most people can learn to write off their own. You're going to need to take classes and read books on it and stuff. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Are we done? Are we done with Son is EXE vs. Benjamin? Can we stop now? Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, then why not click the subscribe button? Also, you can check out one of these other videos up here. Subscribe to House of Rage, our amazing editor, who also does his podcast, which is pretty funny. Don't forget that on Friday the 18th? 19th. Friday the 19th of June, we are doing a special live stream all about Darklands Ben Drowned, our new movie. It's related to this because Ben drowned in the story. It's going to be good. It's going to be really interesting. You'll find out lots of cool stuff about the movie that you probably didn't know about before, and maybe you could donate some money to us. Don't miss it. It's going to be an epic live stream. Thanks for watching again, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.